Hey, welcome to the Actor's Career Compass, where we give actionable, bite-sized tips to help you navigate your acting career. I'm your host, Martin Benson, and today we'll be talking about whether you should quit your job to become an actor. The answer is no. Do not quit your job to become an actor unless you have a ton of money saved up. And when I say a ton, think at least 1 to 2 years worth of living expenses. Why so much? Because it will probably take at least a few years to start acting full-time and earning sufficient money from it. Now, of course, it's possible to get that done sooner, but I generally don't advise people on gambling their entire life savings on something where it's actually not necessary to do so. So here's what I suggest if you're considering becoming an actor and wondering whether you should quit your job. Number 1, make sure you have at least 1 year worth of expenses saved up, but ideally more like 2 to 3. Number 2, before quitting your job, make sure that you actually love acting. Take some classes, try submitting yourself for auditions, just generally get a feel for it. You don't want to quit your job for something that you wind up realizing is not all that enjoyable for you. And remember, even if you love the acting side, you will also have to deal with the business side, the marketing side, all of that stuff too. I know many actors who love acting, but they don't like those other things, and they wound up not sticking with acting long term because of that. Number 3, before quitting, I recommend trying a part-time or flexible job. It's a much safer strategy because you don't want to come into auditions looking and feeling desperate. That hurts your performance a lot. I'd rather you work part-time to stretch your savings out a lot more so you feel calm and collected in every audition. Number 4, you could also consider freelancing to support yourself. I know many actors who take pictures or edit videos or even coach other actors. And the money that they make from doing that is more than enough to support themselves. Of course, you need to be able to find your clients, but it can be the ultimate in flexibility. And if you have a lot of clients, many people I know make significantly more money freelancing than they did in a part-time or even full-time job, and they have a lot more free time. So before we go on, let me briefly talk about my course called Build a Side Income. It's a 2-module course that dives deep on how to build a freelance business specifically to support your acting career. Module 1 focuses on getting started and refining your offer and getting your first paid clients. And then Module 2 dives deep on how to systematize and automate things so you can start getting more and more paid clients over time and free up your time to be able to act. What's nice about freelancing is you only need a couple of clients each month paying you a few $100s to significantly increase your income. And Build a Side Income shows you exactly how to do that. So if you're interested, send me an email at martin@cityheadshots.com. That's CITY headshots with an S. So email me, martin@cityheadshots.com if you're interested, and I will send you a link to learn more about the course. At the end of the day, I recommend that you do not quit your job entirely, but instead you focus on a slower and more gradual transition. Start by just trying to get acting work, and then as you start to book more things, look for a part-time job, or you can start freelancing, and that's going to free up more time to spend on acting. Finally, when you're booking a lot of acting work and you have an agent or a manager, at that point you could consider quitting your job entirely, but I recommend only doing that when a big opportunity arises. So, for an example, my wife, her friend actually worked full-time as a teacher, but his dream was always acting. And so after many years working full-time as a teacher and doing some acting work here and there on the side, he finally got his big break. This actually just happened a few months ago, and he was able to join a major touring theater production, and he's getting paid a lot of money, and he finally quit his full-time teaching job and is now acting full-time. So basically, he waited until he had to quit, and then he did it, rather than putting the cart before the horse. So thanks for listening. All I have is one ask of you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the show so you don't miss future episodes. And if you are already subscribed, consider leaving a review on iTunes or Spotify. That is seriously the most helpful thing you can possibly do for me as I look to grow this podcast. Just search the Actor's Career Compass on either platform and you'll find it. Reviews help a ton because they make these episodes more easily findable for other actors too. Thanks so much, and I will see you soon.